things. This is Chaz Scorsese, and I'm Jimmy Di Palma. And here is a film that's kind of will warm your cockles because it's set in a desert. It's not Terry and Dune. It's Dune. Dune. No, that's not. That's a place.
After the intro, I've only got one word to. I've only got 3 words to say after this, and I'm going to keep on repeating it.
Don't keep repeating it. Anyway, let's get to the review.
There's a lot of sand.
That's the 3 words. A lot of sand. Sandilio. Anyway, it is set in a desert world. Mm-hmm. And I've been lucky enough, Chaz hasn't been lucky to see the first one. I saw years ago the David Lynch film that featured Sting and Agent Cooper for Twin Peaks. He was in it as the... that's the thing that annoyed me before I digress.
The characters, they all look good.
No, we'll get to that, even though that's a bit spoilerish. No, all the characters, this is set in space, all the characters have got names like Duncan, Paul, Bobby. Who's that over there? It's Tam. Tam's coming. Tam, didn't you ride the sandworm last week, Ralph? No, anyway, that's my pet hate.
I know a good one.
What? Paul and Trades.
Timmy murdered Bob with a sandworm pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
Then he made her to put down a thumper thing.
A thumper, dum. Anyway, so I saw the one with Kyle MacLachlan or whatever as Paul Atreides, who is the chosen one and all that. Kind of a Jesus. Is that a Jesus metaphor or something? I don't know. But anyway, he's the one that's meant to bring stability to the galaxy, and it's all been done before, innit? But this one, it's got big... That's what Chaz was saying. What were you saying? All the good characters
get... when they're committed non-exist.
They get... all the characters you like. There's big Aquamans in it. Jason Momoa. Who's he? He's Duncan. Yeah, Duncan. You're a manly man and all that. Oh, you put some muscle on, Paul. Oh, he gets bloody... I'm not spoiling anything. They all die except Paul and his mum, because you've seen the film anyway.
I want them...
His mum's a witch.
Can you whisper me in this ear?
Yeah.
Does the mum die?
I don't know. I can't even remember. Years ago, and the disgusting guy that's the head of the baddie family, the baddie kin clan or whatever, isn't he as disgusting as the guy that was in the David Lynch one with all the boils and that? I don't know what one's meant to be Sting, but who's your man, the wrestler's in it? Drax. He's the kind of...
Drax. He
the Sting part, anyway.
I think he was like the commander for
commander guy, and the wee fella that flies the X-Wing fighters in the new Star Wars films, Dameron Poe or whatever, he is the Paul's dad, he's great as well. All the interesting folk.
Then he just committed, he actually did
Hare Krishna.
He actually by himself he did commit not live.
He did not live, aye. Well, that's a theme that runs through Dune. Basically, and then we saw our fears were kind of... my alarm bells went off when I saw, and it came up, Dune Part 1. And I'm going, oh no, here we go. If this is 8 hours long, man.
That's how I know, because if there has to be a part... If it says part 1, there's going to be a part 2, so it must be too long.
Well, I think they'll no go with that tradition, and they should maybe just stop and put Dune Part 1, and that's it. Because I'm not going to be seeing Dune Part 2. But I enjoyed some of it. There was good fights in it. Big Aquaman going at it. And all that. And there was good special effects with the big worms coming up and that. So, it all sets it up for part 2, which I believe will be a tad more interesting, but I'm no willing to give time to go and see it if there's something else on, as I say. But I'll watch the David Lynch one again to see,
how non-big as that one, like an hour long.
Oh no, that's quite long as well, I should say. It's a big book, innit?
Is it a book?
It's a book, aye. Or a series of books or whatever, but it's, you know what I mean? But if you're wanting sandworm action, Chaz didn't watch it because he gets scared, but I think Tremors with Kevin Bacon and Leatherfaced Fred Ward, that's your best bet with sandworm action.
Why did you say Leatherface?
Because he's got a leathery face, because he goes out in the sun a lot, Fred Ward. Whatever happened to Fred Ward?
I thought you were saying it was the main slasher in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No. He could have played that part without a mask on. Anyway, let's get to Z-Mark. Well, if you were doing it by minutes alone, Dune would get 5 out of 5, because it is a hell of a long film. But I'm going to give it a 3, but that's only because of the guys like, what do you call it, Dameron Poe guy and Aquaman. The best characters, as I say, are the ones that get whacked. We're not spoiling anything, because the film's out. You know the whole family get killed and Paul goes into the desert to go with the desert people.
And a lot of people have probably reviewed it by now because it's a hot topic.
It's a hot topic. What you giving it? I gave it
I'm giving
3.
It a 1.
Did I give it a 3?
Yeah, you gave it a 3.
So that's 4 and you're giving it a 1?
Yeah.
Just for what bit did you like? The spaceship. They've got dragonfly spaceships.
Is it possible to get a 0? I thought it was only 1.
That's the mind we gave Sherlock Holmes, that one. That was crap. Sherlock Holmes with Will Ferrell. That was our only review we ever did. And we didn't say anything. We just went. So that's 4 for Dune. So Dune Part 1, should we say? God, it's us. Till next time. Bye bye. Right.